Victory or death? Iain Ciar MacDougall's come out of the west to Sheriffmuir Braes at Royal Jamie's behest. He's brought his clansmen and his kith and his kin, determined a crown for Jamie to win. He's left his lady at home, dauntless Mary of Sleat, left his castle and his cattle, and their bairns at her feet. Campbell of Argyll of the danger is warned, but Campbell's advice, aye, and his own Ciar he scorned. From Dunstaffnage, Campbell's guns threatened as Iain crossed the heath, but MacDougall retorted, "Bunoba, victory or death. My Lord Mar awaits us near Stirling town, and I promised these claymores to win Jamie the crown." And those Duke claymores Iain blithely placed trust. They were razored at the edge and bore no speck of rust. Tainulk's blacksmith had forged and honed below Castle Hill, till MacDougall's steel could be wielded with a will. To this day, inquisitive folk from afar will still flock to where Iain Ciar's claymores grew sharp on the blacksmith's rock. Onward MacDougall and his clansmen they strode, by Loch Offside, through Brander to Perth's winding road. Days on the march in the wind and cold rain, wondering if they'd ever return home safe again. Till at last to Sheriffmuir's hill they wearily arrived, my Lord Mar pleased to see them for battle arrayed. The MacDougall's praises Lord Marge loudly did sing, and with Clanranald they placed him on his right wing. But even as Iain poised ready in that grim gap of death, as he steadied his clan, willing to give his last breath, Iain's thoughts were of Denolly, his wife and her kin, for the Campbells besieged her and soon would break in. "Stand firm, my comfort and dearest," he posted to Mary of Sleat, "for soon with the enemy our brave army will meet. We'll fight to the death and Hanover bring down, and march with King James to Stirling's old town. When our king's on the throne, homeward I'll ride and drive the Campbells from Denolly and Etiv's Lochside." Alas, all their plans and their hopes were in vain, though neither side Sheriffmuir's victory can claim, and though brave Iain and his clansmen they fought, they won not the glory that their courage had sought. And from Peterhead's harbour in the dark of the night, from Scotland to France, the Pretender took flight. King George's writ by Campbell was writ large. Of Jacobite property and lives, Campbell took charge. Some he hanged or imprisoned for life, and he banished from Denolly Iain Ciar's brave wife. He just her bairn and her shawl and the clothes on her back. They were exiled to Kerrera to subsist on Slattery's farm tack. 10 long years Iain Ciar wandered the land o'er, Ireland, France, he hid in a cave on Gallinash shore. His friends begged pardon for his courageous mistake, assured King George a loyal subject he'd make. But Campbell was agin him, for he'd usurped Iain's lands, and it suited him fine to see MacDougall condemned. But at last, the king's regal mercy prevailed, and homeward from Chatham one day Iain sailed, home to his wife, his bairn, his ain hearth, to figure and to count what his rebellion was worth. To Denolly the family were permitted to return to their own castle, their own cattle, and their own freshwater burn. And from then on, MacDougall was to bide quiet at home, a fine Hieland chief, proud of his wife and his clan. His bairns grew up to be worthy daughters and sons, but they ne'er rose again with claymore, targe, or gun. For the lessons of Sheriffmuir had been hard learned. 'Twas for Britain's empire MacDougall corn was to be earned. Then in December 1737, midst a winter's wild gale, Iain Ciar, dark John MacDougall, laid down earthly travail. The old warrior died, peacefully at home in his bed, and heavenward our brave chieftain's spirit it fled. Then his wife, with his piper and his bard by her side, buried him to rest eternal here